We're here with Marcus Hall, who's the owner of Eez Fuzion and Sushi, and we have something fun planned, and it's also something new and exciting at Eez Fuzion. We're going to learn about sake.
Yeah, we've got some sake dinner coming up and sake flights. What exactly is sake?
Sake is Japanese rice wine, and the Japanese refer to any alcoholic beverage as sake. In America, we refer to their Japanese rice wine, which we're going to sample today, as sake. Rice is to sake what a grape or fruit is to our traditional wine that we're used to here in the United States. The rice is clean, it's polished first, and then it's cleaned and then steamed. It's steamed to help break the rice down, and it leaves a starch. The starch is fermented by adding a special mold. It ferments from starch
so not
into
a yeast,
sugar,
like you
right?
think of
like beer,
okay.
Right? Yeah, well, and that's the difference between beer. It's a special mold that will help break the starch down into a sugar, and then the sugar further ferments and breaks down into alcohol. And then we've got the alcohol, or the sake, that's left. Sake, after the fermentation process, is cloudy, as you can see, right? As you can see with this middle sake that we'll try. Some sake, the Nigori style sake, is served cloudy or unfiltered, and there's a remaining sweetness that you'll see as we taste them. There's a little bit more of a sweetness to it, and a little bit more body.
So when you filter it out, it becomes drier?
It becomes more dry,
okay.
More crisp, and clear, like a spirit here.
That's kind of a good question. When you're talking about sake, is it like talking about wine? You talk about dry, sweet. Is it very similar to the characteristics?
Absolutely. And
do different sakes come from different types of rice?
Different sakes come from different types of rice as well. And, you know, I think just like with wine, it takes a while to get into trying a bunch of different sakes to be able to tell the difference between the tastes. We have about 30 bottles at Eez. We sell 30 different varieties of sake, and as we get into educating guests about the differences between sakes, we're starting to see a lot more sales. These flights of sake are available now at Eez for $12 a piece, and it's a great way. It's actually a great value for the quantity of sake you're getting also. To try the different types before you decide to buy a bottle, or decide that you might not like it.
Is it a set flight?
It is a set flight. Over time, seasonally, we will change out the different types of flights. Gekicon has been so nice as to provide these beautiful flights, these boards here. We kind of had the idea of creating the flights before. We had gone out and built these little basic boards, and then right when we were getting ready to roll them out, Gekicon said, "Hey, look at this great, you know, they've got these interchangeable little labels here." So it really is neat. Yeah, you can pop those things out and pop them right back in.
Now, what about drinking sake hot or warm?
Drinking sake warm is the way it's traditionally served in Japan. And we're going to try this with the first one. That's a great lead-in into actually sampling the stuff. The house wine, the house sake, is a base Gekicon sake, right? And we only serve one house warm. And I think, you know, it's kind of a majority rule thing, like with all of our food here. What guests tend to like the best, we serve more of.
Are you going from a mild taste to a stronger taste, or how do you do your
flights? We're actually moving from it's a quality move.
Okay,
we're going to move from a less refined sake, a less polished rice.
This is the kind of thing that you're going to get at any kind of like Japanese house.
Right. If you say, give me a carafe of sake, and sake most often is served in a carafe with little small cups for sipping, is going to be heated and off the warmer. But as you start to see America jumping into the sake market a little bit more, you're seeing these chilled sakes, and the remainder of them are chilled. It's a little less, not to make it sound bad, but a less strong rice wine flavor, less offensive to some people, and you actually taste the sweetness a lot more once we get into the more refined, clear sakes. So moving on,
like bubbles.
This is bubbles. This is the one that we have on in-house that is carbonated. It's called Zipang Sparkling Sake, and you're going to taste that carbonation.
I've never had. I didn't even know they made sparkling sake.
It's brand new to the market.
That's really good, and it's not at all what I would have because I've really only had this kind of sake.
Right,
I've never
right.
had good sake.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
I've had the mass marketed,
Yeah, exactly.
chain type sake.
Yeah, I think before Eez, before I opened this, the type of sake I had was in college when the guy next door had the last alcohol left on the block, and he was like, "Hey, we got some sake, warm it up." But I'll tell you,
Now
once
this
you
is
get
the-
into the tasting, yeah, this is going to be your Nigori. The
Okay.
Nigori is, like I said before, the unfiltered sake, and you're going to taste more body.
Yeah,
and a
definitely more body.
sweetness.
It tastes almost kind of like an after dinner porter or something like that.
Now, do
A
they
little bit
add
sweet and heavy?
flavors
nice.
to sake, or is
There is flavor.
Oh, there is flavor. Okay.
Absolutely, and we move into that next. You're
Oh,
just
gee,
nailing.
gosh,
you're just
we're like
nailing
on top of it.
So the next one is going to be the
plum,
plum
okay.
sake. We have several different varieties of flavored
Oh, wow.
sakes,
You can definitely taste the.
That's very sweet.
and once you
Yes.
get into the sweetened sake, the fruit infused sakes, a lot of them, the apple sake that we sell, tastes like an apple tea.
Do you
Yeah, that's
pair
what it tastes
this with
like.
dessert or
You know,
Poured
is
over
it-
some ice cream.
or is it
we get folks having it with their full
good.
meal
You can
all the way
smell the
through the
plum.
meal, but the sweetness really balances out with spicy food.
Oh, that's true.
And I guess if you find one you really like, because on Thursday nights you have half off
Half
crafts and
off.
bottles. So yeah, pick
That's
one you
right.
like and come back for.
That's right. And then you're going to get on to we
the
call
last
this one liquid gold. This is
Okay.
Korin. And this is our ultra premium sake. It's further refined, very, very smooth.
Wow.
And you'll get a nice sweetness off of that
You
also.
I can see why you couldn't
Yeah.
go backwards because you've got so much
That's
flavor.
really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, once you go chilled, there's the warm and having it traditionally warmed is cool, but once you
Yeah.
get into the chilled stuff, I think you really recognize the
It's
difference in
interesting.
the quality.
Because you think sake warm, but most of these are actually served cold.
Cold,
Well,
right.
they're all called sake, but they don't really taste similar to each other at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
very, very different.
It's-
Especially when you get in the fruit infused sakes.
Yeah.
They're very different.
Well, I think that's a great thing to do. Something different to go out and go sake tasting, and now you've got the flight, so that's a great price,
Yeah.
$12 to try it
Fun
out.
for sharing, and really a lot of sake for the buck. So
Yeah,
it's great.
absolutely.
Great
Yeah.
for sharing.
Well, thank you for giving us that
Absolutely.
education. That is great.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, great
And
thing
thank
to do
you
with
for
the
letting
book
us
of
film
food.
here this month. It's
Yeah.
been a great environment.
Yeah,
film.
Yeah, we love
absolutely.
it.
We've
Thanks,
loved having
Marcus.
y'all. We've loved having y'all. Thanks.